All right. What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Subscribe or die trying. You see the thumbnail. Just watching how people switch up. So, Aaron Rodgers um, lied about taking the COVID vaccine or whatever. And he got caught because he wound up catching COVID. Now he's out for 2 weeks because of COVID. And I was waiting. I saw Stephen A. Smith get put on blast by Jay Williams about it. And then he's trying to, what it's just found out. Yeah, whatever. Ryan Clark, who's in the thumbnail, he actually brought it. He didn't switch up. Okay, he was like, listen, man, I'm sick of y'all bringing Martin Luther King into all of y'all situations when you're not black and nothing happened to you. You just lied to see how long you can get away with it. And then people brought in the Kyrie Irving situation. I'm also bringing the Cam Newton situation. Now, people could say, hey, man, the Kyrie situation and Cam Newton situations, they're not stars. Like, you got to admit, Aaron Rodgers was an MVP last year. So all of a sudden, he's going to have MVP privilege and MVP rules and maneuverings, right? But here's the thing. Just like Kyrie, he has some questionable things in his recent history because he wanted to do certain things his way. He wound up in some ways turning into Brett Favre. Weird, but he did. So what I see is, what happens to him being an idiot and him being a liar, him being stupid. And then you got, one thing he did talk about was people going to politicize this on the right and the left. Like, you see people on the right like, yeah. You see people on the left like, no. And it's like, wait, listen, this is football. It's not politics, it's football, okay? So, if he'd have got this shot, the people on the right would have been like, oh, he's a sheep. If he didn't get the shot, now the people on the, now the people on the right are like, yeah, I'm just stand up for your rights. Shut up. Just shut up. Because it's blatant hypocrisy. Stephen A. Smith, that's who he is. When you black American in particular, he gonna talk. He gonna run you into the ground. I'm passionate. When you white and you do something, not that big of a deal. Not that big of a deal. And same thing with the other media coverage. You white, not that big of a deal. But then people have to ask immediately, like, wait a minute. You said this player over here and these players over here were all of these negative things. They weren't team oriented. They weren't leaders. They weren't, they were selfish. They didn't care anything about their profession, their job. It's not, they tripping. But then even the executives are like, wait, what's going on with this? And the funny part about it is, like, y'all know what's going on with this. White player, white athlete versus black athlete. It's a whole different type of coverage. And then some of them, want to play surprise, like the thing with John Gruden didn't just happen in the NFL, so you should know this already, Somebody might throw Henry Ruggs into this situation. Ain't got nothing to do with COVID, but did he make a dumb decision? Absolutely. And that young lady shouldn't have lost her life because he wanted to be a clown. But does this have anything to do with COVID? Absolutely not. You're just deflecting. Because you don't want the white guy to be put on the hot seat. That's it. Is he the only one that's doing it? No. Is he the only one that probably lied about it? No. But is the response to him lying about it completely different? Yes. Does it look like he's going to have a consequence for that? No. Are we already moving on like nothing happened? Yes. Now what? Everybody knows the switch up. Everybody knows how, one group of people does something, it's not that bad. Another group of people, white people do something, it's not that bad. Black people do the exact same thing, it's Armageddon. And the problem with technology and social media and cameras and news and information, and this being an information age, you can't cover up the hypocrisy because it's happening in such a short window. 1 week this happens and you respond one way. The other week this happens and you respond a different way to the same exact thing. Now all of a sudden, yeah, but it's not the same. Everybody can see it's exactly the same. It's exactly the same. But your level of cognitive dissonance changes. Is he full of it? Yes. Did he do something? Was it stupid? Yes. Was it unnecessary? Yes. Are people going to say it's stupid and unnecessary and it's childish and trifling and he should get fined, suspended for lying? Yes. Is that going to happen? Absolutely not. Would it happen if he was Lamar Jackson? Yeah. Patrick Mahomes? Yeah. Remember when Tom Brady didn't care about the protocol for COVID? When he first went to Tampa Bay, they wasn't tripping about that. Well, since nobody got into trouble. But remember when Dak Prescott and Ezekiel Elliott threw a party, then they came down. It's too many people. They're being stupid. They're being irresponsible. Are they really? Just changes. Change the race, change the response. Normal American BS. But that's this video. Like, share, subscribe, or die trying. Peace.